What's going on, everyone? So welcome to my latest video. This is going to be focusing on physical media, specifically speaking, Kino Lore physical media that I've picked up. So this is a Kino Lore physical media haul, if you will. And one thing about Kino Lore that I've really come to appreciate over the last couple of years is that they are similar to Criterion Collection in that they will restore films that, might have been popular back in the day, but that nowadays it's hard to find. So they will restore these films, and then you're able to find these movies on physical media through them. Last year, I actually took part in the Kino Lore sale that they have in June, but it was through Amazon Prime that I did last year. However, this year, I was like, I'm going to do it through Prime again. But Prime actually only had a select few titles that they were willing to actually match the price for Kino Lore. A lot of the titles they didn't, though. So, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I'm happy in a way because it led me to Kino Lore directly. And Kino Lore directly, I signed up for an account. And because I was a new user, I was able to actually get free shipping on my order. So I bought 3 movies. I would have bought 5 movies, but 2 of the movies that I decided not to buy, I didn't buy because they were lower on Amazon Prime, but by the time I went on Amazon Prime to buy them, they were actually out of stock, and I'm filming this on June 21st of 2024, so I don't know if they're going to be back in stock, those 2 movies, so I'm probably just going to have to get them next sale. But anyways, this video, it's going to be me focusing on the 3 films that I picked up, and I'll be going in alphabetical order, and I might talk a little bit about the film, my relationship with it, why I picked it up, so sit back. And also, it goes without saying, but I'm very curious to see your Kino Lore haul. If you did it or did not, very curious so nonetheless, as well as just maybe some movies that you picked up recently on physical media. So sit back, enjoy, and guys, enough exposition. Let's get started. So kicking things off, the first of the 3 that I picked up was a film called Judgment at Nuremberg. So this is a courtroom drama, and I love courtroom drama films, and I hate to say it, but I've only seen this film once. And it was on DVD back in the summer of 2013. So it's been probably about 11 years since I've seen this film. And the last couple of years I've been thinking about this film and I've wanted to rewatch it. So I've had it in my cart on Amazon Prime for a long time. But like I said, I wanted to wait for the Kino Lore sale. And Kino Lore, it did drop a little bit, like a couple bucks. And part of me was saying, you know what, Chad, maybe you should just wait until 4K. But part of me also was just saying, you know what, I don't think it's going to get a 4K. So I decided to pick it up on Blu-ray to quench that, one of rewatching this film. So I'm excited to rewatch this film. Like I said, I love courtroom dramas. I remember loving this film. I remember the 3-hour and 3-minute runtime flying by, and I love the cast, and I've really come to realize that I really respect Stanley Kramer as a director, and the all-star cast is also something that I remember really liking. So I'm excited to rewatch this film, and that's why I picked it up. Now, I will say, I don't think this is a 4K restoration. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll have a 4K restoration and then they'll put it on a Blu-ray. Doesn't have HDR or anything, but I don't think that this was a 4K restoration. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Next up, we have Mississippi Burning. This stars William Dafoe, Gene Hackman, and this was a film that it's been on my radar for a long time. Like, this famous poster I've seen several times, and I'm not gonna lie, I added this to my watch list on Amazon Prime so many times, and I finally actually watched it. I believe it was on Paramount Plus, in lieu of me actually watching all the 1980s Academy Award Best Picture nominees, because this got nominated in, I think it was 1988. So when I finally sat down to watch it, I was riveted. I absolutely loved this film, and I immediately said to myself, I'm gonna buy this the first chance that I get. So I went on Kino Lore and I saw that it dropped to $10. $10 on Blu-ray, and this is from a 4K scan of the original camera negative. So, yeah, it doesn't have HDR, but again, because it's coming from the original 4K scan, I'm happy with it. I'm going to be very happy with it, so I'm excited to rewatch this film on Blu-ray because, streaming, it's convenient and everything, but this is going to be a lot higher quality in terms of the picture and then also the audio quality. So I'm excited to rewatch this film. I loved it. Personally, I'm going to say this, my favorite film in 1988 in terms of the Best Picture nominees. I know Rain Man won Best Picture. I personally would have given it to this film. And yeah, happy to own this now in physical media. And last but not least, we have another courtroom drama that is Witness for the Prosecution. So this is a film that I saw similar to Judgment at Nuremberg. I saw in the summer of 2013. And I went on like a mini Billy Wilder binge at that point. And this was one of those films that I remember loving. I remember there being like a twist ending that was really good. But I'm not going to lie, other than the emotional effect of this movie, like, again, me really liking it. I don't really remember too much about this film, so it's almost going to feel like a first-time watch because it's been nearly 11 years. So I'm excited to rewatch this. I'm a big Billy Wilder fan. I also love the cast. And what I'm very happy about is that because this is a reissue, it looks like it came with a slipcover, so I'm excited about that. That's the only thing that stinks about these two movies is that I think because they came out a couple years ago, they weren't going to get a slipcover, but either way, I'm glad that I own these three movies. All three I would highly recommend. If you've been sleeping on any of these three, highly recommend you guys check them out. But yeah, that is my mini sale that I took part in for Kino Lorber. Let me know what you took part in terms of the Kino Lorber sale, and also be on the lookout for a video in July, because in July there is, of course, the Criterion sale that they work with Barnes & Noble's with. So I'll definitely be taking part in that. I don't know how many I'll get in terms of that sale, but I'll definitely be taking part in that. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate you guys' support, and with the subscription, notification bell, follow me down on Letterboxd, Patreon, and I will catch you guys later.